Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
It's tea time.
It's tea time. I can't wait to hear what we've got to dish today.
Welcome to CommuniTEA.
Well, thank you. We have had a really good run of t-shirt promotion, you and I, t-shirt,
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe it should
through the
be.
last couple months, promoting all of our favorite bands and our favorite local artists.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that as an opportunity to try to share some love with the people we love. And it was a fun little ritual, a way to get together, even when we can't get together and support the community.
It did. Should we look at a couple of those and reminisce?
Yes, let's do. It's kind of like going in the Wayback Machine. Well, there are so many amazing things happening in the creative district. And as we were thinking about our little t-shirt selfie stint that we had, I was thinking about a new thing that I found out about regarding a way to support musicians and businesses and entrepreneurs and a local creative district business right downtown.
Who did you invite?
I invited Garrett Danielson from Pine Printshop.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good to
Yes.
be with you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, welcome to
Cheers.
CommuniTEA. So Garrett, we wanted to have you tell us a little bit more about Pine in general and then about your Center for Distance Shopping.
Yeah, so Pine, we're an artist-run independent screen print shop here in Fort Collins. Our shop is on Olive Street in Old Town, and I guess it's been more than a couple weeks now. Near the end of March, near the beginning of March, we started to see, like a lot of other businesses, orders canceled and business kind of the beginning of the COVID-19 downturn. And a lot of our customers were in the same boat. You know, a lot of our small business partners or musicians, like everybody was in the same boat. And so real quickly, we had to figure out a new way to keep money coming in and try and help our customers continue to sell merch in a weird situation for everybody. So the Center for Distance Shopping is a platform to do exactly that. And kind of what it looks like is we host web stores for customers on our website. So, for example, we've got Road 34, a bike shop and bar here in town was our first one. Longtime customer of ours. Obviously, with the virus, they weren't allowed to be open. They can't let customers in the door. They can't do the things that ordinarily pay their bills. So we spun up a web store for Road 34 that was open for 2 weeks. So it's kind of a limited edition merchandise. It's only available for 2 weeks. It's a design they had never done before, nobody had ever seen. So people go to our website, pineprintshop.com/road34. They buy a t-shirt or a hoodie. And after 2 weeks, we shut down the store, we compile all the orders, we print them, and then we fulfill them directly to the people who bought them.
That's brilliant. So it's kind of like print on demand, but you're creating a time for people to demand it.
Yeah, totally. So it's, some people have done a 2-week pre-order, others do a 1-week pre-order. But the gist of it is it's available for a limited amount of time. And then after which we print it, we ship it to the customers, and then we cut a check to our CDS partners for the proceeds.
Who are your designers? You have a lot of artists that you work with, don't you?
Yeah. So some of the people who, we work with a lot of independent artists. Some of the people who have done really well with the CDS model are tattooers. Because again, with bars and restaurants, until recently, in the last week, tattooers in Colorado have been able to reopen with strict guidelines. But over the last 6 weeks, they haven't been able to be open either. And so, independent artists who don't necessarily have, for a lot of our customers, like selling merchandise is it's a bonus or it's an extra. It's not necessarily their main source of income. And so especially when, when cash is really tight or, no business is coming in, buying a run of t-shirts is kind of at the bottom of everybody's list. And so the other cool thing about this model is it enables people to, it's no money down. So somebody can spin up a design and put it on the CDS, see if it sells. If it doesn't sell, then the people who ordered it get refunded. If it hits the minimums, then it gets printed, shipped, and they get the proceeds.
Does this help eliminate risks and stuff for businesses that can't afford to take on inventory?
Yeah, totally. So normally we ask people to kind of take a bet and take the risk of, hey, buy 100 t-shirts, and if you sell them, you can double your money. But with this, there's no risk of losing that money up front. There's no money up front. We only print what we sell, and if it doesn't sell, then you're not out a bunch of money and you're not stuck with a bunch of t-shirts that nobody wanted. So it not only eliminates risk, but it eliminates waste and is just it seems to be the model itself makes a lot more sense regardless of the pandemic. It kind of arose out of necessity given the current situation, but the model itself makes a ton of sense for a lot of people.
Well, way to go being kind of solution oriented and helping out businesses in downtown and all of our musicians and creatives. This is great, Julie. I'm really glad that you invited him to tea.
Yeah, well, I heard about someone being creative in the creative district. Plus, I just bought a t-shirt for I Am the Owl, one of my favorite bands.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to the arrival of that and really appreciate the fact that you're doing this in our community.
Absolutely.
Shirts.
I appreciate
So, Garrett,
you
how
taking
can
the time
people
to chat.
Yeah, so how can people get started if they wanted to do a project with you?
Totally. You can head to pineprintshop.com. There's a link right on the homepage for the CDS. You can see all the sales that are live right now. And at the top of that page, there's a link that says if you're interested in partnering with us, click here. People can read a little bit about how it works, how it's currently set up with splits, timelines, that kind of thing. And then there's another link for a form they can fill out if they want to put up a store of their own.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
nice to you. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, Garrett.
Thanks, Garrett. Actually, a tea set that my mother gave me that was hers when she was a little girl in occupied Japan after World War II.
Wow.
So it's actually like a demi-tasse set. I was really excited to unpack it all.